Matthew 25 is one of my favorite books of scripture. So it has three main sections. The first section is the parable of the 10 virgins. The second section is the parable of the talents. And the third section is the sheep and the goats, the description of the sheep and the goats. And all of these sections talk about how to be ready for the Lord's coming. In the parable of the 10 virgins, the moral of the parable, at least to me, is to be alert, to watch, because we don't know when the Lord's going to come, that it could come at any moment, and we should just always be prepared. The parable of the talents has a similar moral, but it also adds in the element that we should be constantly improving ourselves and constantly trying to build God's kingdom. Okay, that it can't just be, oh, we're good and then we're gonna stop. You can't be stagnant. You have to be working and trying to improve and build God's kingdom. And then the last section, the sheep and the goats, emphasizes that we need to care for other people, and we need to, and in as much as we treat other people in a good way, we are treating God in a good way, and we'll be judged accordingly. And so I'm going to read that section. So in verse 31 it says, "When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of the Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we an hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Then shall he say also unto them on his left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was an hungered, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in. Naked, and ye clothed me not. Sick and in prison, and ye visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee an hungered, or athirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it not unto me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal." I just think that's beautiful. That's a beautiful doctrine, that as we care for other people, it's like caring for Christ, caring for the King.